What's up, guys? This is rinoranchero with another Hunger Games gameplay commentary for you all. In this video, which is another episode to my Hunger Games kit challenge, I will be playing with the Reaper kit. The Reaper kit is really cool. It starts with a wooden hoe, and when you hit someone with that hoe, they will get the wither effect, which makes their health bar go black, and it's really hard to tell when you are losing hearts, so you might oversoup. But let's start the game off right here. This guy's running away, Hawk Frost. I hit him one time, and then I find this team of two. I dig down to them, and I start hitting them. The first guy is a Viper Eliminator XD. The second guy just has a pick, and he hits me into this hole, and you'll see how I sort of spaz around in this hole, jumping up, thinking that I'll be able to hit him, but I keep failing, jumping up and down, but then I'm able to break some gravel, jump up right here, and I kill Artur, who is also a Viper. So a double Viper team. Good thing I got those guys out of the way early. We see a lot of people running around here. This guy kills a pig, and I hit him with the hoe, which gives him the wither effect. So he'll be souping a lot more in this fight, probably than he wants to, because he can't see his health bar very well. So right there, I'm able to finish off that guy. And we're moving on here. Another person comes in, Ender. I hit him with the hoe as well. He is a Viper and gets me down to pretty low health. But I'm able to combo him and kill him right there. So that was a pretty close fight. My inventory is all crazy, and I find this ravine that's at about 30, negative 130. So it's kind of close to spawn, but I still want to get iron anyway. But as I'm mining, look really carefully. This Ender Mage jumps and portals me into a block, but he also dies from fall damage, so maybe he didn't understand the kit. And then you see a Flash who then flashes down. So he was part of the team as well, and we have a fight in this ravine, and I'm doing a really good job strafing him, and I kill him there. But it was actually a team of three, and the third guy's name is Skids, and he is looking down, and he comes down into the ravine, and I just start to hit him, and he for some reason decides not to fight back. That's his decision. You know, you don't have to fight back if you don't want to, but I would recommend it. So I kill that guy, and now I can get some iron. This ravine is relatively close to spawn, which is why we've had a couple of people jump down, but luckily I've been able to kill those people. There's someone right there named Furno, but he decides to run away, and so I'm able to get a lot of iron here. You'll see I have a chest plate, and I'm speeding up the game a lot here because this takes a while for me to get all this iron. So now I'm in the top 20 in this game as Reaper, which is a relatively new kit, like I said, and I think it's a nice kit. I mean, it does have the disadvantage that you have to have the hoe in your hotbar. It's not like Viper where you can just constantly poison them without having an extra item, but I think the wither effect can really do a lot unless someone changes their texture pack, which is not really fair if you do, but you could change your texture pack, I suppose, and have it not affect you, but I don't think most people would do that. Anyway, I now have full iron armor, tons of soup, and we're going after this guy named Leo, and I hit him once with the hoe, and then I start to combo him right here. He is a Viper, so he is also doing an effect on me, like I'm doing an effect on him, and I get a pretty nice combo here. You'll see the feast gets announced during the fight. He tries to run, but he falls into this little hole right here, and that's where I'm able to jump up and finish off Leo. So that was a good fight there. I'm able to use some wood. There's a tower right there with multiple people on the tower. One of them decides to jump down and block with his sword. I'm not really sure what he was thinking. Maybe he was trying to get me to team, but I basically just kept running, and I killed him right there. He was a stomper. So now I'm in the top 10, and there's a lot of other people in this game. There's a team of two and near a furnace right here. One of them is in full iron named Pantone. The other guy's name is Dark, who I just sort of combo there and kill. And the other guy, Pantone, decides to run. And we'll see a lot more running from Pantone later on. Spoiler alert. Anyway, so the feast is going to start in about 2 minutes. We have people towering over the feast. I don't know who's up there, but I want to be careful and hold shift. We see Pantone is trying to team up with this guy named MF Bruninho, who I'll just call Bruno for the fun of it. And I try to take out Bruno right here. I hit him with the hoe and combo him pretty hard, and he starts to run off. So I let him run away, and I run back towards the feast, and it's going to start in about 40 seconds, but there's someone near the feast right here crouching. I go over and hit him with the wooden hoe, and he puts down lava. But luckily there's some water here that I'm able to jump in, and then I go after him right here. He is also a Viper, I believe. A lot of Vipers in this game. It's pretty crazy. This guy, Ryu something games. But I don't believe he successfully poisons me in this fight. I just continue to combo him as he backs up right here. The feast is going to start in just about 8 seconds now, so I definitely want to think about going to the feast, but I finish him off there, and there's someone else running into the chest as it announced, and his name is Big Crotch. And I don't want Big Crotch to get anything from the feast, So he's actually a monk, and you'll see how bad I am at countering monks, but I get the sword back in, I give him the wither effect, and switch right back to my sword. Quick dropping as always to try to take out these people at the feast. Another person runs in, the same guy from before, Pantone, who is teaming with the other guy, Bruno. So that guy, Big Crocs, he's able to open up a couple of chests, and once he gets what he wants, he runs off. So while he runs away, I'm able to get almost full diamond except for the chest plate. You'll see Pantone tries to hit me there, and I combo her back. That other guy throws an instant damage, and the two of them take off. So now I'm able to get the feast to myself, grab a lava bucket, equip my full diamond armor, and now I'm in the top 5 in this game. So I'm doing pretty well now. I have a Bane of Arthropod sword, so if there's any spiders out there, they're not going to have a good time. You'll see Big Crotch ran in as I was putting down TNT. And my sword is Bane of Arthropod, so I don't have much of an advantage. Our armor is pretty equal. He has the chest plate. You'll see he monks me right there. I'm very slow to get my sword back, but luckily he doesn't really hit me while I'm doing that. And now we're just having an all-out soup battle. You'll see I open a chest on accident, and I hit him with the bowl for some reason. Kind of getting freaked out. I have the wrong slot activated there. He's backing up, trying to monk me a second time, but monk has a cooldown, luckily. So as he's frantically trying to hit me with his blaze rod, it is not doing anything. He switches to a flint and steel and puts down fire right as I kill him. So that was a good fight there. I'm able to eat some steak and finally blow up the feast. And now there are only 2 other people in the game besides me, and it is the team of 2, Pantone and Bruno. And Bruno, I'm not sure what kit that person is. I think it's a girl, but I know that Bruno, whatever, is a stomper. And you'll see he's towering up right there, and the other girl is just sort of standing there on a tree. I'm able to combo that person pretty hard. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, guys. I'm just going to call him Pantone, or I'm just going to call him a guy, so even if he's a girl, I'm sorry I'm offending you, but he's now going to run forever. This fight takes a really long time. Or not fight. Well, I guess it's a fight. It's a chase, really. He never wants to turn around to fight. I am in full diamond at this point. But still, you could at least turn around and try. But he just goes on forever. And I keep thinking he's going to bait me over to the tower. And so I'll get stomped. So I'm also thinking about that. No, but I've had a good game, 9 kills, and just 2 more people left. The Stomper is over there. I try to bait him, but he will not jump. And I'm trying to get Pantone back on my compass, but I can't find him. It turns out he might be in this tree. It turns out he is. And so I just stand here hitting him in the head. He's in a situation where he cannot hit me at all, and Pantone dies right there. And he was actually the miner kit, which is a pretty nice kit. If you ask Traff12, he would endorse that kit. So now I have one more guy. He is in a tower. Now, as you guys know, the pit is a new feature that teleports everyone at the 50-minute mark, which I tried to use in my last gameplay, but it turns out that everyone else just towered. So I decided to pretend like there wasn't a pit and just get dirt. So I used 2 stone shovels to get 4 stacks of dirt, so I think I'm going to be able to tower up to this guy. And as I'm getting ready to tower, I'm looking up at him, and you'll see what he does. He decides to jump, but he lands and only does half a heart of damage on me. So now we're just able to have a normal fight here, and I have full diamond armor, so I definitely have the advantage here. And he seems to be scroll wheeling, but he's doing a good job staying alive at least. He doesn't even have full iron. And I'm comboing him pretty well here, trying to maintain a combo. And right here, something pretty ironic happens as I continue to fight him. He takes fall damage, and even though he's a stomper, he dies from the fall damage. And I win the game with Reaper. And here is the stats page as well, 11 kills with Reaper. And that is the end of this episode of the Hunger Games Kit Challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, or subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate that. And I hope you guys have a great day. Goodbye.